Hello Taurus, welcome to your June 1st through 15th reading. Thank you for all my subscribers. I appreciate all your views. You guys were phenomenal. For the last 2 weeks of May, your last reading, the May 16th through 31st, you guys had 27,759 views. So you guys are first. Gemini, of course, got their birthday reading, but Taurus, you ran away with it. Almost 10,000 more than the next highest view cycle. So, man, I can't even thank you enough. I love doing these readings. I feel like it's a blessing to me as well as to you, but I feel like I really do enjoy doing these, and the energy I get from you guys is amazing. So thank you so much. To remind you again, this is a general reading. This is for the collective of all Taurus who are watching on YouTube or any other. I guess it plays on other stuff if you can find it, and that means that some of the energy that you get, some of the things that are said here, may not apply directly to you. And that's okay, because it's meant for another Taurus who's also watching. If I say something here and don't finish something that you need to hear, or you would like to expand more on something, or just get a private reading, look in the links below. You can see my website's also up here. You can go there and pick the reading that suits you the best, and I'll be able to tune into your personal energy. So thank you, Spirit, Spirit Guides, Divine, Universal White Light, and Universal God Energy. Thank you so much, Spirits and Spirit Guides, for being present here for this reading for Taurus, to allow them to have some insight on their divine path and to help them remain on their highest possible path. Thank you. This is your here and now energy, which is pretty fabulous. This is your interpersonal relationship, home life, love life, and this is your finance and work. Okay, Taurus. And the King of Cups is your underlying energy, which is a great underlying energy because the King of Cups is a good king. He is very fair and loving and giving and a prosperous king. He would be someone who would make sure that no one went without, and he cares for all of his subjects. So it can also be a person. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so we've got the Blast from the Past. This is the Judgment card. It is also a fair and judicious card. So the Archangel Gabriel is the first thing you see when you look at this card. The Archangel Gabriel is blowing his horn, and this is where he calls back some things from the past. So this may be a situation from the past, a person from the past, friends, lovers. It could be any of these things. I don't feel like it's an ex. I feel like you've got new in things going on. It may be something that you're having to relive or redo. We do have to do that sometimes in life. It seems like we don't always get it the first time. A Judgment in another deck is also a fair and judicial thing, but this one is showing the Archangel Gabriel calling something in for you. So you may run across someone that you haven't seen in a very long time from your childhood, or somebody that was a really close friend that you may have lost touch with. You have the Empress card. Now, the Empress card is an absolutely fabulous card to have. She is the mother of creation. She is everything that can ever be, ever was, or ever will be. She is inspiration for artists. She is inspiration for life itself. She is the birth, the life giver, the source of all things. So anything that's coming through her is being born into this realm, and she has the power to make anything happen. Her reach is limitless. So if this is you, if this is your energy, You are feeling on top of the world. You are feeling in control, and some of you may be even pregnant or about to give birth, because that is what this sign is. However, there's nothing in here showing me that yet. We'll see. I'm just telling you what the possibilities are. Remember, you can be the motherly energy also, as far as you're the mother, the matron of the matriarch of the family. This is a Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning, cutting away things that no longer serve you, cutting to the point. This is a clarifying card, so if you need clarity, this is the card to have. This card cuts right through the red tape, cuts right to the bone, makes the way clear. And this is an ace is always a new beginning from the universe. So this is a victory card. This is a cutting through the tape. You know, you see the blue. It can also stand for law enforcement. It is one of those things that the swords are air signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And they are, they can stand for anything to do with the just and right, true way. This is the sword of truth. And you've got the Magician. Now, right beside the thing, the birthing of everything and the wonderful energy here, this feminine energy, is the Magician, who is also the master manifester. So he is using his heart chakra and receiving energy from the heavens above, and able to make things happen by using the law of attraction. So he is an alchemist. He is using his ability to line up the things in his life that he wants. He's using the highest possible vibration, which is love, and he's manifesting whatever he wants. So this tells me that you have the power to bring anything into your life, any situation that you would like to have happen, any results you would like to have happen. With these three cards, by God, you ought to be able to do it, because this is an awesome lineup here. Okay, so in your relationship and home life, you've got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. It is also your energy. The coins is an earth energy, and you are Taurus, so you're an earth sign. The Four of Pentacles is a foundational card. It's also showing you not to have don't grab onto things so tightly. Sometimes we get so attached to something, it's hard for us to give it any room to breathe. I'm hearing that. So somebody needs to give somebody some room to breathe. You don't have to mistrust them. They're not necessarily going to run off if you loosen your grip. That was for somebody directly, because I've not had that happen on that card before. So, Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is somebody who's been working really, really hard. You've got all these accomplishments back here in the background. You see this dawn is finally breaking. So all these battles that have been happening, you know, battles as in things that you've had to do to get through the things you're going through. There's lots of things that you've had to concentrate on, a lot of hard work. And this is the last one in your hand, and you're taking a breath. And you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just telling you, don't give up. Get this one last one done. So that's some encouragement for somebody. Then you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a celebration card. He's actually toasting the room. This is a wish granted. So this is a celebration of all things. I'm sorry, my dog is barking in the background. This is a celebration of all things. And this is a win. This is getting what you want. He's buying around for the room. He's saying, cheers to us. He's celebrating. This is a card of satisfaction, happiness, and joy. So there's joyful celebration to come after this hard work that you're putting in. And this is in your interpersonal family love life, okay? Okay, so in your work and finances, this is more of the work showing. You have this one over here showing you're doing some work. This is actual work. So This is slaving by the light of the moon. This is carrying a heavy burden on your back. You're not in pain or you're not being tortured or anything, but this is literally, you're loaded down with it. You carry a lot of weight on your back. You may be the household breadwinner. This is also somebody who's literally taken their work home with them. So you may be trying to go to school and work. That may be for somebody. But here's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an offer. He's extending his cup. It is a genuine offer. And there's the Cups energy is over here as well. So that's a good thing. Cups, if it's a person, it's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That would be the energy that would be their star sign or moon, sun sign. Sorry, it could be star soon. Okay, tongue-tied. It could be moon, rising, or sun sign. So it could be any of these three that person is, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For you cross watchers, that would be your alternate signs if that's what you are. This is a genuine, true, you can trust this offer. It's heartfelt. And then you've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is a person that's very passionate, very detail-oriented, a taskmaster. She is on her point. Whatever she's got going on, she's got a list for her list. This is that personality. So if this is you, we all have all aspects of all signs in us. So this may be you. We all have, like, you got your work mode and your home. You're this way when you're not at work, but you're this way when you are at work. So, all right, we're going to ask for some clarifiers. Thank you, divine energy, universal guidance, spirit guides, and angels and archangels for allowing me to clarify this reading for Taurus for June 1st through 15th of the year 2018, and helping me to assist them to have some insight and clarity for their information to remain on their highest possible path. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so you got the Three of Rods underneath the cup, so that is definitely seeking, looking out into the horizon, seeing what else is out there. Expansion, that's what a 3 is, and rods is work. And it's also it is also the fire signs, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but because 2 of these are planted and the third one is looking out into the horizon, that tells me that you may be seeking work or seeking work elsewhere. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles on top of this blast from the past. The Seven of Pentacles is basically saying that you can't, you're waiting, but you're going, oh my God, can we please, when is this stuff going to be ready to be picked? When is this going to be ready to be picked? And it's not quite ready. It's on the vine. It's in good shape, but it's not quite time yet. And so that may be the thing that you're hoping comes back around, is this money that's been sown and is you're waiting to reap. Or maybe a person that you're waiting, they're not quite ready to come back around, but you're hoping for that energy to move them. Okay, so you've got the King of Cups on top of the Empress. The King of Cups is, of course, we've already discussed him in your underlying energy. Because he is now showing up in the Empress, that clarifies the fact that this is a loving, wonderful energy here. Whatever's going on with you with the Empress, this is either another person coming in to show you how much they care about you, or it is a person that's already here for you. You are divine feminine, and this is a very loving king. This is one of the best male figures in the deck. So he is genuinely, if he comes to show you attention, he genuinely means it. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Swords with the High Priestess on top. And the High Priestess is your higher self. This is you being in alignment. So this is a new beginning. So you may be getting some new information about your spiritual self. You may be learning some new things, or you just may be trusting your intuition more. So this sword coming through here is telling you that it is safe to do so. You are on point. Okay, you've got the Magician with the Star card on top. So this is definitely saying that you are in complete and total alignment with your higher self, and your things are aligned for you to be able to manifest things into this lifetime. And this is a wish granted. This is your soul's a higher purpose wish. So this is something, you see the dove here, that's always has to do with wonderful goodness. And this beautiful light here, this is the Aquarian, you know, the sign, the person that's in the water. This is divine, say holy water, that is from the universe to you. It's blessing you, giving you its blessing. So whatever it is you're trying to manifest is coming. Okay, so you've got the Fool on top of the Four of Pentacles. Now these couldn't be two more opposite cards. You've got the Four of Pentacles on that's got his death grip on his money here, and he's kind of a fearful. He can be a fearful guy. He's in fear of losing his money. And then you've got the Fool, who's got the devil may care attitude, who will take a risk without even thinking about it. So somewhere happily in the middle, you've got to strike an in-between. Don't be so foolish that you throw it away, but don't hold on to it so tight that you cut it off either. So take some risks, but not big. This is you in a new beginning. The Fool is always a new beginning. It's the 0 in the deck, so that means an ending and a new beginning all at the same time. And it's kind of going into it with a young person's mind, someone who has not had their heart broken, someone who is inexperienced in life and doesn't know the pitfalls of relationships. So this is saying, look at it with new eyes and don't be afraid. So 9 of Wands is you having done a lot of work trying to maintain your life and your household, and you've got the Empress on top of that. So this definitely is your energy, because here it is again. And it's saying have courage, you have everything you need. You may be working really hard, but it's okay. It's going to pay off. And then on top of the financial wish granted is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is good financial security. If this is a person in your life, well, actually that's your energy. So it definitely is a person in your life. The King of Pentacles is the coins, which is your grounded energy. And so it's saying you're going to be all good. With this celebration, this is good and grounded and solid. So whatever it is you're celebrating is having to do with a good grounded foundation. So if you're entering into a relationship or you're in a relationship, it is good. It is solid. You are good. General reading, remember, not for everybody. Whatever it is that's transpiring here, though, is absolutely your energy. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. The 10 of Wands is the hard work. And this is the 6 of Cups, which is divine soul unions. These are people who've agreed to go through your life, like soul contract, go through lifetimes over and over with you to help you learn lessons. So even though you're having all of this work going on, and you feel very burdened and loaded down, you do have these connections. They may be friends, they may be family members, but these are people who you have known right away. You knew even if there's no doubt in your mind that they wouldn't be in your life, and you knew them almost before you knew them. That's the way I'm hearing it. So these are people who you're so comfortable with. You're just like this. You're inseparable. That's the word that's coming to me. Okay, so this Knight of Cups comes in and with this mighty cup and gives you an offer maybe of new work or a new position, and you get all in your head about it with the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is fear and worry. These are things that we do to ourselves mentally. These are just thoughts. Every one of these swords is the handles facing toward her, the points facing the other way. They're generated by this person. So this is you going, oh God, if I get this job, what am I going to do? Is it going to be safe? It's a safe offer because it's coming from somebody with a cup. That's emotion, that's honesty, that's genuineness. And you see it's kind of illuminated, the cup is, with divine light. So don't let yourself get all caught up in your fear. Everything's scary when you have change. These are just thoughts. So don't let yourself chase your tail too long and get yourself all worked up about that. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Swords on top. So your taskmaster self is going in and making some clarity. This is an action card. This is somebody who's clearing a path. So whatever you're doing, if you're staying, if you're going, if you're getting a promotion, you're definitely taking the action and moving forward with whatever's going on at your job. And you've got the 3 with this wonderful King of Cups. So what this is basically is you looking out to the horizon, seeing a chance for expansion, maybe to explore, and this is work, and they're both flourishing. So whatever you're moving on to is definitely something good. You may be at the same job, just looking at a different location, and that's perfectly fine. You've got to change is the only thing certain in life, and that's the truth. So I'm going to do an angel card. Thank you, angels, for being present here for this reading for Taurus. I just got these fabulous cards, and I just love them. So we're going to pull one card and see what they have to say. Take action. Well, there you go. All the action. So that's for somebody. Take action. And she's doing it. It's divinely spoken. The angels have spoken. Thank you so much, Taurus. I can't thank you enough. You've got the high score of all time with your 27,000 views. So I appreciate you. All my heart to you. You guys have been just amazing. Thank you for all the Tauruses that have hired me for your private readings. I really enjoy you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in the middle of June. And if you'd like a private reading, please go to my website, royalmystic.com. Thank you.